Jay Reuter here with some S-Class action with the Formula E. At first, I thought the Formula E wasn't going to be all that great because it didn't have any top end at all. But when you get rid of all the aero, the car is actually really good. Surprisingly, it's much better than what I expected. On acceleration tracks and handling tracks, it just dominates. Not so much the acceleration tracks. All right, here we go. Ooh, since it doesn't have much top end, speed races are definitely to avoid in this car. Coming up to the first corner. All right, taking it. This car has such great handling. Oh, mono. Okay, he didn't spin me out. It's kind of weird how this car works. You cannot really throttle while in a turn. It has such a low power, but you still can't throttle full throttle out of a corner because it's kind of weird. I think it's the way the torque works. Ooh, not. Almost pushed a little too wide. But, yeah, tuning this car was a whole lot of fun. All the stats on this car are pretty much wrong, I think. I think they're a little low because the acceleration on this car is much faster than what they say. The top end it's about right. There's no top end in this car. But if I was to place this car anywhere on handling tracks, in the top tier. On your balance tracks, probably like this one, or acceleration tracks, I would have to put it at a high tier. Speed tracks, don't even bother. Don't even bother driving the car. Oh, going into the back of the Lamborghini. It's the most frustrating thing about this car is that you handle so much better than everybody else. You're going to go into the back ends of a lot of people. And it's where you really have to make up a lot of your ground is in your cornering and how much speed you hold. And if you lose any momentum, well, you're losing distance. And that's probably the one frustrating thing about this car is if someone in front of you isn't going as fast as you. All right, hopping over that curve, not going to kill me. Still keeping up with all these cars. Great pace right now. Just the only thing it lacks is top end. Other than that, I've had a lot of fun driving this car. But you got to short shift this car. You got to hit it right at the red line. You can't extend past the red line because all the power just dumps after the red line. So that's key to keeping all your momentum and speed. Oh, well, there goes the Cheater Viper right into the wall. I'm going to spin out a little bit. I'll not throttle just a little early. That's the thing about this car. It's so weird that you get on the throttle a little too early, you're going to spin out. And like the MG, you got to take your corners perfectly. And if you don't take your corners perfectly, you'll start sliding out the back end. Now, when I was tuning this car, I decided to take all the aero out of it and it seems to be the best variant out of all the variants that I've created because the balanced aero does good, but not. Oh, what in the hell? I don't know what happened there, but he lost all of it. But we're going to go up into third, respectfully, and we're going to try to gain some distance off this. Oh, I forgot what the guy was driving. Lamborghini. 131, that's not bad for this variant of the course. But like I was saying, I took all the aero out of this car so I could get the maximum amount of speed. And it's honestly the only thing that keeps this car competitive because if you have the handling on the aero all the way up, you max out about 140. In this variant, you can get to about 160, 165 or so. But yeah, this car definitely sucks on any track that has a really long straightaway. But like I said, you make up, wow. Everyone's overshooting that straightaway. This guy's a rammer. Last race, he rammed the crap out of somebody. And I'm guessing that's what he's doing now. But doing a lot of work to catch up with the sailing right now. I know you will be severely outpowered in this car. But that doesn't really matter because you have so much handling to work with. See, look at that. And another weird thing about this car is that it turns in so quickly that it sometimes wants to spin out the rear. And yeah, it's kind of weird. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of the MG. If you don't take the corners just right, you're going to lose it. But if you do everything perfectly, man, this car just rewards you and keeps rewarding you. Ooh, looked like the Lamborghini overshot just a little bit. Coming up to the first corner, gonna take it kind of safe because that corner, that curb kind of scared me a little bit. Do we got another back marker? Okay. Is he a rammer? Oh, he might be a rammer. And, okay, he didn't ghost back in. Oh, he drove off, thank God. There's no way I could outrun that thing. Oh, wow. Ferrari catching up quickly, which does very well on this track. Ooh. And the one thing that I love about this car, which I was glad that the car has great brakes, man, you can literally wait for days before braking and still braking hit your apex. That's all the advantages that this car has to the one disadvantage that it has no speed. Has no speed, but everything else just makes this car great. And I would definitely drive it with this variation at least. It has the biggest motor. You just have to put some bigger rims and widen or make the rim size wider to get it down to 800. And you could have full power of the motor. And then my tuned gears looked like it done very well. All right, let's see if I can catch up to the Saline here. Oh, Saline losing it. Oh, he's on the curve. This curve is really bad. Oh, then I'm getting overzealous. Can I beat him to the line? I don't think I can beat him to the line. Can I beat him to the line? No. No, I can't. Really good race, though. That was quite enjoyable, and those times are very, very close. Like I said, I had to put this car in the high to top tier depending on what course you're on. If it's a speed class, speed course, don't do it. I want to bring you this clip from Rio, just showing how bad you can get messed up. And yeah, it's quite tremendous. So on the start off, everything looks pretty good. A little bumping here, then I was like, okay, it's not too bad. Going into the first corner, everything looking pretty normal. People going by, then all of a sudden, boom! I don't know what happened. But this is not where it stops. It just continues. And it does not stop. People just slamming into each other left and right. We got smoke everywhere. People getting rammed. That person is completely backwards and just throttles it straight into me, pushing me around. And then we got this car doing whatever, and I get ping-ponged. And then Corvette just butt slams me into the wall. And then it's just, welcome to Forza 6. And it don't stop. So, this has been Jay Runer. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.